Now, debris danger. Imagine you're driving home at the end of a normal day when suddenly your windshield is smashed by debris falling off a bridge. That's exactly what happened to one local woman driving on 95 recently.
Fortunately, no one was hurt, but this driver tells us the incident still turned into a pain because she's been waiting months for repairs on her car. That's when she called Target 12 consumer investigator Susan Campbell.
Joanne Socio's car was damaged in September. It's been almost 7 months until today. Her claim was up in the air.
It hit and the windshield just shattered.
Joanne Socio was on 95 North in Cranston on her way home from work.
The traffic had actually just broken, so I was probably starting to go about 30, 40, and that's when it kind of came down. Like I actually saw it come down off the bridge.
A piece of wood,
probably 12 by 12,
hit Joanne's car.
It just kind of happens in a second.
She says the block of wood came off of a bridge that was under construction.
As I was on the phone with 911, I heard something in the road, and then I realized it was that block of wood that was being kind of thrown around the highway by other cars.
Joanne says nobody was working at the site when the incident happened. She filed a report with state police, then her insurance company took over. Her windshield was fixed right away and her car is drivable, but the insurance adjuster estimates there's still about $1,700 worth of body damage that needs to be repaired.
I'm very fortunate. It could have been a lot worse that day.
According to RIDOT, the project contractor was Cardi. The state required Cardi to maintain liability insurance for the project. The company denied Joanne's claim in November, according to RIDOT records, and referred it to its subcontractor at Salis Brothers, a company based in Michigan.
We've gotten no response from that company.
But Target 12 did. A spokesperson for the company told me at Salis Brothers is not responsible for the damage because they don't use pieces of wood during any of their construction projects. With both the subcontractor and contractor denying responsibility, we asked RIDOT to review the claim. Charles St. Martin, a spokesperson for RIDOT, tells me the agency's internal claims committee reviewed Ms. Socio's claim, determined it to be valid, and will pay it. He went on to explain RIDOT will be reimbursed by withholding funds in the amount of the claim from future payments to the contractor. Coming up new at 6, how many claims have been filed for damage in construction zones and what you need to know about filing a claim if your vehicle is damaged. With the Target 12 investigator, Susan Campbell, Eyewitness News.
New details now on a Target 12 consumer investigation, debris danger.
Live at 5, we showed you how a local woman's windshield was smashed by a block of wood falling from a bridge on the highway.
New at 6, we uncover how often cars are damaged in construction zones and what you can do if it happens to you.
Target 12 consumer investigator Susan Campbell is here now with the details.
You don't have to live in Rhode Island to file a claim in Rhode Island. You just have to be the owner of a registered vehicle. A smashed windshield and $1,700 worth of body damage.
I pulled right over, called 911.
Joanne Socio says her car was damaged by a piece of wood that fell from a bridge that was under construction.
A little bit nerving that you see all of these signs along 95 with the bridge restoration, and it's on time and, it's on budget. But there's no signs that, what perhaps damages could have been caused to the citizens of the state.
We wanted to know how often claims are filed and paid out, so Target 12 requested data from RIDOT. The agency tells us since 2014, the estimated number of construction zone claims is 544. Contractors are not required to report claims resolutions to the state.
It just kind of happens in a second.
And it could happen to you. So here's what you need to know if your vehicle is damaged in a construction zone and you plan to file a claim with the Rhode Island Department of Transportation. It's always helpful to have photos or video of the damage. So once you're in a safe location, document everything you can. You'll also have to submit several documents: a copy of a police report, tow receipt, or an auto club report, a copy of the vehicle's registration, and a copy of the work invoice for your vehicle. This can be an estimate for work. If you go through the claims process and you believe your claim was incorrectly denied by the contractor, you can ask RIDOT's internal claims committee to review your claim. That's exactly what Joanne did, and the state sided with her. On our website right now, we have contact information for the state's work zone claims coordinator. If the damage happened on a city or town road, you'll have to reach out to that municipality to file a claim. With the Target 12 investigator, Susan Campbell, Eyewitness News.